right, random questions that people ask me. All right, the serpent. What does it represent? That they see it all the time in the medical field, and in a lot of Asian temples, the serpent. All right, even in the Bible, the serpent. So there's many different. The serpent represents a cycle. All right, it means devourer. All right, because the serpent devours itself. For example, the Milky Way galaxy in the galaxy collision that happens every 84,000 years. We got 22,000 years to go for the next galaxy collision. You see, it says everything devour itself. We will devour ourselves in the 2,000 years of darkness. That's another serpent. Let me show you. Here's another serpent. Okay, this is the Milky Way galaxy. We have 10,000 years of sunlight, 2,000 years of darkness. That's why I use the serpent. Okay, Earth rotates around the yellow sun in 365 days. That's 1 year. The yellow sun orbits the Milky Way galaxy in 12,000 years. But you see the four corners? I'm trying to show you images so your mind can have a mental projection of how things works. So let me show you another one. So you see, this is the one from the Bible, right? Adam and Eve were in the garden, all right? And the serpent, you see, told Eve to eat from the fruit, and Adam ate as well. Well, the fruit is the age. Capricorn and Aquarius, that's the fruit. Each fruit is of 1,000 years, you see? So what did Eve give to Adam to eat? Well, once you use the star constellation map, she gave him the age of Capricorn and Aquarius, the 2,000 years of darkness. But what were the humans were eating? Because the earth was frozen. Each other. You see, we devour each other. All right? So hopefully you got the mental projection. Now, religious people and Christians, they believe in fictional idols. All those Bible characters are fictional. They're explaining our cycles, and all the stories repeat itself from all the cultures. That's what I'm telling you. Don't ever follow anyone. Don't even follow me. Once you study nature and use the wheel above and the wheel below, and you read all these stories, it's all the same. That's what I'm saying. When you listen to a pastor, he's a brainwashing guy. When you listen to the flat earthers that the earth is flat, they're brainwashed, stupid people. Don't be sending me videos of stupid people that don't know anything what they're talking about. All right? I'm giving you the truth. And this, you just use this. I'm going to show you. You just use the wheel above and wheel below when you read any ancient temple. When you look at the pyramids, whatever, you use this. Above, stand how this works. Any religious Bible from any culture, you use this. Any ancient tablet, you use this. This is their stories. All those characters that they're showing you, all those carvings in the walls are suns and planets. All right? For example, Jesus is the yellow sun. For example, when you look at the Aztec temple, King Pacao is the yellow sun. All right? When you go to the Egyptian temple, Isis is the red sun solar system. Her husband was cut in 13, 14 pieces. You see, it's all astrological. Noah is the yellow sun and his wife is the red sun. Let me show you so your brain can process the information. So you see Noah and his family, there are the 8 sons. When you read the Bible or anything 8, they're the 8 sons, the 8 kings. All right? You see that the 7 constellation with sons. Orion holds 2 sons. All right, let me show you again. So here's Noah's family. You see, they're 8. They're the 8 sons. Just use the key that I provided when you read any of these stories. Magicians wrote it. Out of 8 billion people on the planet Earth, we don't have 8 billion, less than that. Less than 1% knows how to use their brain. The rest of the population is stupid. All right? You just use this. It's their story. Here's another one from the Bible. Anything 7. Now, zoom in. Read. If you still can't see it, place your 2 fingers in the screen here and go like this, and it will amplify it. All right? But it's all the same story being repeated over and over and over again. You see, Noah's family are 8. Orion holds 2 sons. You will see only 7, but when you study the star map, you will see that Orion holds 2 sons. It's all astrological stories being repeated over and over and over again. So again, the serpent, red sun and yellow sun. Many different stories explaining this, all right? Moses had a staff of a 2-headed serpent, you see? Because he's the yellow and red all one, all right? He ate all the other serpents. They're saying it's the philosopher explaining the other sun constellations. When the 8 sun changes, we change. So let me show you that. So when the Earth changes, we change. For example, the Ice Age, lesser oxygen levels. People don't have a hard time thinking, all right? So your primordial instincts will kick in because there will be lesser food. People will start eating each other again. It's a cycle. Earth Age again, return of the yellow sun, higher oxygen levels, over 21%. Well, 21%. People will start be able to think again. Fire Age, oxygen levels at 25%. More smarter people, what happens to the brain? That's another one that people says. Why you saying that the skulls gets bigger? Because in the placenta, because of higher oxygen, the brain gets bigger, elongated, so a longer skull. I keep forgetting I have to explain things like explaining to children's because people won't get what I'm saying, all right? So there we go. So the ion, the oxygen changes. Will be more carbon in the atmosphere in the fire age. People breathing that more in. It starts in the placenta. The children are going to be 3 generations or be like 7 feet to 9 feet. Then another generation, 9 feet to 12 feet, and like that. Everything's going to get bigger. Animals, sharks, trees, everything. So once the trees get bigger again and regular plants and everything, more oxygen levels, the brain and the placenta will get bigger, a long elongated skull. All right. In those days we were giants. It's a cycle. Air age, that's purgatory. Not much in there. It's just everything is bigger. Okay. Then comes the ice age again. Lesser, everything gets frozen. Lesser carbon activity, or the volcano activity will go back to sleep like the Earth, and the cycle repeats. So when the A sign changes, Earth change, our DNA change to adapt to the new environment. So there's no such thing since 2020 that the government created you know what in Japan. That's all a lie. That's all an illusion. That's just to brainwash the kids. That's all population control. Each human puts out 4% carbon. You get the idea what that high carbon level does? Makes everything bigger again, right? So it's contributing. Humans will contribute to the cause, but it's actually all the volcanic activity. It's all on, and they want a population with less people because it's easier to control the world elites. All right, what we have to do to the world elites? Let's pretend it's the ice age. Let's eat the rich. Literally, let's eat them. All right, so they can stop the lies and the manipulations and controlling everything. All right, we people, we the humans should control. Let's say I live in Harrisburg, PA. The people here should run the city. We should have our own military to help people, not military to fight with other, states and everything. Just in case of an earthquake or a fire and everything, to have a military where we help people. That should happen all around the world. All of us help each other. For example, come up with technologies in the ice age to help those future people that will have no sunlight for 2,274 years. So create an artificial sun underground where we can create vegetation and stuff, you see? So there is technologies, this free technology that students from a lot of different, one university in particular, it looks like a black tart. It takes the energy from the cold and hot. But what did the court system, the Supreme Court, they stole all their technology. They should deserve the Nobel Prize, but they never did. Just research what I'm saying, you're gonna see the truth. The cure for cancer has been around. It's oxygen, but there's been doctors who did different things where they can cure any type of cancer. But the FDA and CDC took that because they make more money from donations. You see, from brain dead people who don't get that it's all fake. It's all to control the people and maintain the population smaller. All right. So that's the truth about the serpent. You see, it's telling you. You see the twins. That's Gemini, June. All right. That's when the red sun comes in and changes energy with the yellow sun. Eve is the red sun, Adam is the yellow sun. You see, it's all astrological. You just look at the image and you look at the wheel above. This decodes everything. Just pay attention, look, and above stand how it works. Learn how to use your brain, organize it. Bye-bye.